Hello? Hi. Hello, beautiful people of the world. My name is Lukz. Now, I have something very, very important to tell you, which you're probably not going to believe, but hear me out, it is 100% true. Okay? Basically, the world, as we know it, is ending. Now, I know that sounds ridiculous, but seriously, things that can only really be described as the deepest, darkest, hellish nightmares from your mind are coming to life. And they're hunting us. Now, I promise you it's not that bad, but I need your help. So, I'm starting an army, and I need you to join me. Now, if you're still alive, and if you're able to watch this, then hear my plea for help, because I urge you to listen up. Basically, over the next few weeks, I'm going to be explaining to you what these things are, where they come from, who I am, and why I need you. And together, we're it. We are the last hope against this evil that is consuming our world. So just give me a chance to explain. I know this sounds crazy, but just give me a chance, okay? So, I'll tell you everything. I'll go from the start. And with every start, there's always a chapter 1. So, this is the story and the truth about how I, Lukz, Lukz death. Okay, you ready? Let's do it. So, from the beginning, like I said, chapter 1. This all starts where I started to realise the truth. And I hope you do too. Anyway, a cold, bitter night lays frost across a row of brickwork terrace houses. It glistens in a pale moonlight whilst guiding the shadows and movement towards number 3. Blistering silence howls through the streets as if you could feel movement where none could be seen. A slight crack in an upstairs window of number 3 lets out a small beam of light being permitted by a dim bedside lamp in the house's main bedroom. Silence roams through the cracked window, allowing some thick red curtains to be slightly obscured. It shows a plain white room with a large oak wardrobe standing tall in its corner, alongside a 6-foot standing mirror. Adjacent to that, a small dressing table with everything standing uniformly on top of its glass surface. A large bed presses firmly up against the back wall as it faces up towards a display of pictures scattered next to a closed door. A sole woman lays in a large and spacious bed with her mousy blonde hair spread across some pillows. The dim sidelight floats over her slightly bronzed skin as she lays silently within some thick covers. Breaks out down the hallway outside her door, followed by a sudden but rattles everything within her room. The woman immediately wakes. Flailing her arms and legs, she knocks her bedside light off her table. Everything falls completely black, apart from a small beam of light coming through the cracked window. A slight peer of light glows on a now marginally open door. Sitting up dazed, she gently shakes her head to try and refocus what's going on. Feeling on the bedside table, she grasps her phone and clicks its top button, shining its screen's light over the broken lamp. "Damn it!" she says, sharply. Shaking her head, she goes to put the phone back down when some fast-paced scurrying echoes through the door. Startled, she quickly turns her phone, shining its vague light towards the opening. She slowly moves left and right, revealing nothing but the slightly ajar door. Taking a deep breath, she steadies herself, then squints her brownie-coloured eyes, only to notice the door closing ominously. Her eyes burst open as she frantically rushes over to the other side of her bed. Opening her mouth, she goes to ask, "Who's there?" But no sound comes out, just a small wisp of air followed by a deep gulp. Delicately removing the covers, she plants her toes onto a cold wooden floor, attempting to be as silent as the room around her. She tries to hear for the strange animal-like scurrying again, but darkness and a lack of noise blurs her senses. Taking another small breath, she subtly walks towards the door, slightly shaking from a cold chill which gradually consumes her. Leaning towards its handle, she goes to push it down but cannot feel anything. Slowly tilting her head downwards, she notices the handle is already pressed, as if being opened from the other side. Gasping a chilling breath, she stumbles backwards. A brisk movement shoots straight past her feet and seems to wrap around the room, conveying a sense of being trapped. She instantly twists and frantically tries to pinpoint the noise, but her sleepy daze confuses her. Stepping backwards once again, "Ah!" She screams out in agony, grabbing her foot and lifting it up. She feels a thick liquid ooze spilling out as it drips onto the floor. Using her phone's light, she notices a shard of glass wedged into the sole of her foot. Puzzled as to how the glass got there when her lamp broke on the other side of her bed, she quickly realises something is in there with her. Taking another gasp of air to hold in a tremendous amount of pain spreading throughout her leg, a small tear rolls down her delicate face, slightly reflecting some of her phone's light towards the other side of her bedroom, catching an extremely strange outline. She turns her head, focusing onto a mirror. A reflection of two red dots stare right towards her, followed by a curdling, gargling noise which creeps out of what seems to be a small mouth-like shape, held together by some razor-sharp teeth, almost grinning at her. Her screams travel out into the dark, soulless night. Okay, now I know that's pretty hard hitting, but these things are creepy as hell, and I'm telling you now, you don't want to come face to face with them, but we're going to have to. So if you want to hear more, okay, I'm going to do chapter 2 within a few days. Now, you need to subscribe, you need to like, and you need to follow me and ring that bell, because I need your help, and I need you, so please don't let me down. I love you. Thank you.